Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. Today I will talk with you about how to get more use out of your pencils. And of course we all can think about it and have a great idea. When you wear down your pencil all the way to the end, you will put it into the pencil extender, right? Then you get everything out of your pencil. But that's not the way that I mean it. I don't want to talk about it that way. And we all have different pencil extenders for different brands and we all know about them, right? But the thing I like to talk about when I'm thinking about this subject, how can you get the most out of it, the way they work the best for you? And you can see I picked up a bunch of different pencils. I went in my diamond pencil collection and I think I took out a bunch and I can show you what I mean by it. So all those different pencils work a little bit different. You can use them to color in, to draw, to create beautiful art, as you can see at the tints. And they all are reacting different on the paper and they need a little different approach. And how they work the best for you will also change by the brand and how I like to use it. The most important thing is the points. How I get the most out of a pencil depends all on how I like to sharpen the point. So, for an example, my Polychromos pencils, I really like them with a long sharp point. Those are harder pencils and they don't break on you. They work great with a harder point. The pigment laydown is so much better with a sharper point. That's why I like to sharpen it. If they going blunt like this, I resharpen it because I don't get the same nice experience with them compared to a point like this. Can you see the difference? Maybe if I put it on. Yeah. This one is way too blunt to have a great use for my liking. But if we change it up to Prisma colors, I really don't like this point on my Prisma colors. At the moment my Prismas touch the paper, the point will break and you will really waste a lot of pencil. If I have a very soft Prisma, some of the Prismas really crumbly and break on you all the time. I like to use my Tegal sharpener on a very blunt point. You can see a very short point compared to the Polychromos. And having it is sharp, it got a nice point. You can color in all the little tiny details on your pages without having the point breaking on you. And this way you get the most use out of your Prismacolor. So there's a big difference in them. Sometimes I like to have it a little longer sharpened. When the pencil is not breaking on you, you can have it a little longer and be okay with it. And have to sharpen it a little less times because longer point is lasting a longer time, right? When I think about my blenders, they really don't need a point at all. Especially this one, it's a full blender stick and you can even blend your coloring pages with the background with the back end of the pencil. You will be fine there, really. You don't need very tiny details with it, right? So I just simply sharpen it when I don't get any more pencil blending on the page. So those really don't need often a sharpening. Then I picked out a bunch of my Inktense pencils. I'm sorry if you can hear the plane. I don't know what's happening today. There are a lot of planes flying over. Those don't need a lot of sharpening. When you activate it with water, they will go a long way. You can, if you want, color in your pages with it, and then you might need a little sharper point. Then when you pick up the pigment with a brush directly from the tip. So this one I colored with, and you can see there was no need to sharpen it for me yet, so it's a very blunt point and it works great on me. And it's very funny to see the difference, because when my Polychromos is this way, I really don't like to color with it anymore. And it's the same with the graphite. It's also a watercolor pencil. Those are ink, water soluble ink, so a little different than a watercolor pencil. But you get the idea. I put it upside down. Those were great. Don't need a very big sharp point. You can color with them, use them until you think, okay, now I have to sharpen them. They don't break on you. They are a little harder because of the graphite inside them, so they will be okay with the sharp point. But they are also working great with a less sharp point, more blunt point, and yeah. Really, don't sharpen too often. You get a lot of use out of them. They are highly pigmented and nice pencils to use. More highly pigmented pencils are the Lightfast pencils. Those I don't like to sharpen a lot, because they are so soft, so buttery soft, so creamy, and if you color with them, you will use a lot of pencil. They wear down fairly quickly. I don't like to sharpen them very pointy like the Polychromos. It's more the point that I like for my Prismas, because they are also crumbly and soft and yeah, buttery soft. And you can see I maybe have used this one on one page, and it's already used quite a bit. And I don't think I've used a lot of the red on that page. So I have multiple sets of the Lightfast pencils, and I appear to pick this one up. Flow pencils are also by there. Ooh. My pencils almost roll off my desk. Oh no. The Flow pencils. And I forget to put them back in the right order. Sometimes when I using my pencils, you can see I put them upside down, so I don't forget the pencils that I was using on the project. But I think my project is done because I don't have any watercolor pages anymore, right? So I can swap them all over. It was not the point of this video, but I love the look of it. Those are in between the Prismas and the Polychromos. So I'm okay with having a sharp point. Those don't break on me. Those are great. Those are soft. Those are, nice pencils to use. And you really can see how every pencil got a different point that I like to use them. And I am enjoying them with different size points on my pencils. And that is how I like them the most. There are a lot of different sharpeners. Some you can change the point. Some have multiple holes in them, so you can change the point also. If I put my pencil in the big hole, I will create a point like this, because your pencil go more down in the sharpener, so you create a small point. Compared to this one, it will go more up here and create a longer point, if it makes sense. We got those desk sharpeners, and you can adjust the point size on the back just by adjust it. The same with electric sharpeners. On the back you can change it. I can pick it up. It's on my desk here. Oh, I think I can pick it up. Oh. You can change it by rotating the button, and you can make a very blunt one or a sharp one, and you can even change the size of the pencil core. So yeah, create one, and you can adjust it the way you like to sharpen your pencils. And that way you get the most out of the pencils. I get the most out of the pencils, and I like to have different point on different pencils. And yeah, I hope it was helpful for you. I will say thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!